Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited, and today is Saturday. Today is where I tackle the Toot and Boot segment, where I toot and boot new cards that have been released. And if you would like to see this segment happen next Saturday or Sunday, click the like button. If this segment hits 800 likes, you will see that. If this segment does not sadly get the 800 likes that I always ask for, I will most likely just be showcasing a duel for you guys because I haven't showcased the duels a lot for you because I've been doing this. The two cards in this Toot and Boot that we'll be tackling will be Falling Meteor Black Dragon, so a remade, upgraded version of Meteor Black Dragon, and a trap card called Dimensional Barrier. Now, these cards are both released within the week because that's what I always do. I always tackle two cards that were always released within the week, tackle them, and I give my inputs if I think they're good, toot, bad, boot. Now we're going to tackle Falling Meteor Black Dragon. Basically looks a little like Meteor Black Dragon. I think it looks a little different. It looks like a Red Eyes personally on fire. But it's a Dark Dragon Fusion, level 8, 3,500, 2,000 defense. The materials, you need one Red Eyes monster and one level 6 Dragon type monster. So I looked up and saw the upgraded version of just Meteor Dragon, and it's just a Gemini monster. It's just okay. So let's see if this card can buff it up. If this card is fusion summoned, you could send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, except a Red Eyes Black Chick. And if you do inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the sent monster's original attack. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you could target one normal monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Hence, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, so looking at this card, I personally, the good side about it is that it is a buffed up version of Meteor Dragon, because Meteor Black Dragon personally did nothing and Meteor Dragon did nothing. So knowing that there's a buffed up version of both of them is good. Now, the bad for me personally is that I'm the type of person where I look at the Dark Magician support, the Blue Eye support, and then look at the Red Eye support. The Blue Eye support got brand new cards that made the old cards not suck. The Dark Magician support, hence, kind of did the same thing. They just kept giving Dark Magician alone support. This is just a buff of a bad card. Meteor Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon, and Meteor Dragon just weren't good cards. They were good beat sticks because Meteor Black Dragon was a 3,500 beat stick, which was good, just not, like relevant. Like you see, like, how Blue Eyes got alternate White Dragon and Spirit and shit. They need like new things. They need like new concepts. I get that the concept of this deck is to burn out your opponent and deal a lot of damage. That's the point of this deck. But if I'm playing Red Eyes, I'm most likely playing Archfiend Black Dragon. Like, I'll play him over this because the Gemini card, in my opinion, sucked and didn't bring any good qualities. Or this card, all that it does is basically, oh no, if you kill me, I summon Red Eyes and I can inflict damage to you. Big whoop. This card could be utopian. This card has no protection, no resistances. For the people that know, I'm going to boot it. I'm going to boot this card because this card is just wasted potential. I personally wouldn't even have made this. I would have made a card that probably would have just summoned Meteor Black Dragon just easier. Or just summoned it like with barely any restrictions, because then you get a 3,500 beat stick, which would make an iconic card good. Like, I like looking at cards like Dark Magician and Blue Eyes and seeing like the original things. And I know people are going to be like, oh, but you could still see Red Eyes. But I would like, if I was able to see Meteor Black Dragon hit the field, because I kind of understood what they did when they made the buff of Black Skull Dragon. It was actually good because it's like they made a way for Summon Skull and Red Eyes to be useful and work together. But this, I just don't see it. I feel like it is also extremely disappointing for everyone that was expecting and waiting for Red Eye support when they heard about Invasion of Venom tackling Red Eyes. So I really kind of feel bad for Red Eyes players. Dimensional Barrier. And let's bring it nice, close, and personal. Alright. Declare one monster card type. Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Pendulum. This turn, neither player can special summon monsters of the declared type. Also negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field of the declared type while they are on the field. You can only activate one dimensional barrier per turn. What? Excuse me? Well, I have to say something because this is really really funny. Um, for people that know this, I have maybe been doing the Toot and Boot segment for about 8 months. 8 months. This card is probably in the top three best cards that I think I've ever reviewed on Toot and Boot. And I'm being dead honest. Obviously, I'm going to give this card a toot, but let me explain to you why. You have a card that stuns anything. Now, you see, there's things like, you see how we all played Vanity's Emptiness, like, oh no, cut off your play. Especially if you're playing a different type of deck than your opponent. Like a good example, this card would, in my opinion, be great in Monarchs. Because they don't really need to use any of those. And that could literally just be like, nope, 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 fuck you. And I mean, like a good example, like with everything in the game right now, like a good example of the best decks would probably be Cosmo, Monarchs, and PK Fire. And each one of them individually could use this to fuck up their opponent. Well, mainly to fuck up PK Fire. But, because I mean, Cosmos don't really need to use the extra deck. But still. But the thing is, this card, the amount of stun that you could put onto your opponent and literally shut down your opponent's plays, and especially the whole thing of both players can't special summon, that just mainly fucks up your opponent mainly, because you could just set this and pass to your opponent, and then it's their problem. This card, in my opinion, is one of the best side deck cards that I've ever seen Konami ever produce. But I think that this card is fucking brilliant. I believe that this was a great card to make for any stun deck, any side deck. I think that this was good because this shuts down everything. So, I was very happy to review this card, Dimensional Barrier. I actually saw this recently be announced, and I was actually extremely excited to do it. A lot of people are asking, like, oh, Kisame, I'm so disappointed you didn't tackle the new Alien card. The Alien card was good, but these cards were just more... I just wanted to talk about these cards more. The Alien card, obviously, if anyone wants to know, I'll just wrap it up 1, 2, 3. The card was good. The card just could have been better. They need more Alien cards for that deck to be relevant. I liked it, tried it. It's okay. The end. That's it. Alright, so that's basically the video. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I upload every, 2-3 times a week. And outside of that, just leave comments below how you feel about Dimensional Barrier and Falling Meteor Black Dragon. So this week, one card got a 2, one card got a boot. So that's kind of standard on this. Have a great day.